Hi guys, good morning and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sean, the Deep Sea Man, and today we're going to look at a bunker tank inspection, a fuel oil bunker tank inspection. This is a 5-yearly job. So, from dry dock to dry dock, from a special survey to another special survey. If you can do it somewhere in between, it's good that you can stagger the bunker tanks apart. Otherwise, once you arrive at your 5-year special dry dock, you will have to do them because your class will insist. Please plan them, once your tanks are empty, you have sufficient time, you have sufficient crew members, and everybody is well rested, and you got the cleanup gear, the people, everything ready to go. So once you get in the tank, definitely you need to ventilate the tank sufficiently well. At least 2 days is what I believe, because these bunker tanks will have residual oil in them, so you need to strip down the tanks, plan for disposal of the sludge, plan for disposal of the rags that come off from the cleaning, and very, very important, you need to have your risk assessments in place, your safety gear in place. And when you go in the tank, of course, enclosed space, extremely critical operations. So you need your guys standby outside, you need the safety gear. When the guy goes in, everybody needs to have a personal gas monitor, looking for any gas that comes on, any alarms, especially HC hydrocarbon levels going up, the H2S going up, or sometimes carbon monoxide, or even the most important one is your oxygen percent should not drop. Even if your battery drops and gives you a low bat alarm, please get out of the enclosed space. Don't wait to think it could be false. My other guy has it. Just get out, change your battery, come back in. So let's go to the bunker tank, and when I'm down, let me just change the gear and get it done. And remember to follow your company's enclosed space procedures to the T. It's there for a reason. It's there to save you. It's there to save your colleagues. It's there to save the company and the ship's equipment. Let's have a look at the bunker tank inside. Let's see how the heating coils are. Let's see how the drain is. Let's see how much of sludge is accumulated in that tank. Let's go. And as I approach the bunker tank, the vicinity of my tank, the vicinity where the permit is created, my watch, this Solex watch, will give me an alert. It will vibrate at my hand and give me the alert that the permit is active. And the tank cleaning has been completed. The guys have finished their job, but the ventilation is still there. The pumps used for sludge discharge, the rags, the spare drums, the drums which we accumulate, the dirty rags, the sludge from the tank. And here is another set of their safety equipment. That's the gas monitor, the breathing apparatus set, the fire extinguisher. And what's this? This is a tablet. So this is how we record our permits. It has geotagging, it has a fence, geo-fence that we can create. We can record the gas readings, record the people entry. We do not need physical hard copies of permits because this tablet is just perfect and enough for every single job on board. And this is my personal intrinsically safe 4K HD camera. It's by a Chinese company, but it's fantastic. Conquest is the brand. Look at this. There's not a single light in the tank, and this is the night vision. This camera has night vision also, man. I paid $1,000 for this one, and it's absolutely worth every penny. So now, right in the tank, and all the videos in the tank are shot by this camera. Yes, and it's time to visit the fittings and inspect them. That's the thermometer with a spare pocket there. We have the gauge. That's the pipe for the gauge, for the remote gauging. You can see the transmitter. The pressure transmitter is just there, poking out, sticking out of the tank. And that was right up to the bottom. It's not right up to the bottom, about few centimeters off the bottom. This is the heating coils that you see, the steam heating coils. The steam heating coil especially, it's there even around the suction. The suction is called as a bell mouth because, of course, the shape is like a bell. And since we're at the bottom, let's have a look at the sounding pipe. You see the sounding pipe at the bottom section is bolted. There's a flange right there. And you know what the reason for that? In case you end up breaking the bob of your sounding tape or something gets stuck, we can always disconnect this, remove that safely, and then connect it back again. And do pay attention to the holes along the entire length of the pipe that are an important design feature of this sounding pipe. And time to head one level up. We need to be very careful as it will be slippery. At this level, we're not going to have any fittings, any accessories, but we need to look at the bulkheads. We need to look for rust signs, for signs of deterioration of the plates, any wear, any dents from the external side of the hull.
or any other deformation and report them, get evidence, get pictures, document all of these findings, because this is very important for the report that you will present to the class surveyor once you finish this inspection. Let's take a look at the filling line or the drop line, which will always be angled at one side of the bulkhead. The overflow for this tank is from the inside, whereas some tanks you have it on the outside, on the outer bulkhead. There's the float for the high level alarm of that tank, and then we see the connection on the top bulkhead for the vent head. Then the manhole that's opened right at the top, you can see the gratings that are installed so that nobody walks and falls accidentally in the tank. This is another vent head in the tank, and the long sounding pipe. That was a quick one. We've covered all the components in a bunker tank. Take care, bye bye, and stay safe.